Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG, all the mods 6 server, hanging out here watching sand get smelted into glass, because we need so much. I've helped speed this along by putting auto smelt on a shovel, and been running through some deserts in the other dimension, and getting gobs and gobs of glass, because we need so much glass for the Infinity Drive. But we're getting there, it's just been taking a while, and I figured I'd do the backlog of sand that we've got here. Need to go chat with Mango and see what we're going to be doing with this episode. But before I do that, I wanted to give a shout out to my patrons. A bunch of good people, some great friends. Love chatting with them. Specifically, I want to do a shout out for Anna in that she does a lot of builds with Immersive Engineering. And I want to tackle immersive engineering in this episode. Sometimes, if our time zones align perfectly, she can show up in the chat in the scrolling along as Blackadder 2, and I'm hoping to do some server tours to show off some of the builds people have done, and definitely want to show off hers because she tends to go all out with immersive engineering. I like it. Anyway, let's go check with Mango.
Grok, don't you look pretty and shiny?
I am very pretty and shiny. I'm secure in being pretty and shiny.
That's good, because I was going to ask you, do you want to look prettier and shinier?
I do like that idea. In fact, here, let me do this for you.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because you know where I'm going with that, don't you?
I do. Yes.
Alrighty.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm going to put those together.
Da, da, da,
I'm going to run over here before you.
Oh, how rude. I have my own. I'm going to mine. Leave me be.
Yep. Let's see. Alloy. There. I got those two. Stick that there. That there. Ha! I got those sorted first.
Oh.
Yeah, there's lots of slots over in this one. You could have used it too.
True. But you made it seem like I couldn't, so I believed you immediately.
I'm going to use my assembly halo to make some armor for me.
Ooh.
And I'm going to... There's a recipe for making these armor bits that requires the netherite armor first. And I'm going...
Right.
Why? Why have to make the netherite chestplate before you can make the aldemodium chestplate if you can just go straight to making the aldemodium chestplate?
I think it carries your enchants over.
Ah.
Which is kind of nifty. But yes, there is a why. And I'm glad they didn't force us into having to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, you look all shiny.
I'm very shiny. Oh, you're very shiny too.
Yay!
and it's gold. That's the proper color.
Oh, yes. We need to find something to slice at.
That's a good question. With the mobs turned off, there's not much really we could kill unless we wanted to kill the Gaia or a Wither.
I don't mind. Pick one and let's go murder it.
Okay, let's go murder a Wither. Oh, here's a problem.
What? Oh, whoops, I forgot about that problem.
yeah, flight is no longer a thing. However, looky.
Ooh.
We've got the bits and stuff here to make 2 sets. So,
well, 2 sets of what though?
2 sets.
Questions.
2 sets of the angel ring.
Angel.
Arundel.
Here,
I stole the diamond ring stuff.
Ah, okay. Whoops. Can I have some of it then?
Yes.
I see.
Go ahead and just yank one out, and
I did.
I will yank the other one out.
Huh?
All right.
Ooh. Here's an elytra. I accidentally stole it.
That's okay. I found 2 when I was going looting in the other, and so I said, well, I'll take those. Thank you very much. All right.
Nice. So, woo! Aha! It's fixed. The problem is fixed, Grok.
Did you slot it?
I did, yes.
Okay, because mine's not slotted. Let me. Oh, where does it? Oh,
I just right-clicked and it just
it's
popped it in.
not. Which slot is this? This is a. Oh, it's an actual dedicated angel ring slot. Ah, nice. I was thinking it would have to compete with the other ring slots, which would be a real pain, and that took us. So
It would.
alrighty. I say let's go kill a wither and
Yep.
just see how it is.
Come on then.
Okay.
Oh, whoops! I broke it. Here we go. Right. Boom!
All right. I'm gonna
Right, so
stand
we
right
wanna-
here.
Yeah, we want to see how much damage it does.
All right. I'm gonna hit him once.
Okay. I'm just gonna watch.
He's gonna bounce me back. One hit. That's about a
Ooh,
little bit less than a quarter. Yep.
nice.
So
Way to
yeah,
go.
really, really fast.
So
It's-
apart from jazzing your armor up, what else
Mhm.
are you gonna get done today, Grok?
I'm thinking industrial engineering
Ooh,
because
nice.
I like the excavator. I
Mm.
love the look of it, and if I take it to the Nether, I can get Nether quartz, or I could find some spot around here and just dig the living daylights out of stuff. And it's one of those contraptions that doesn't destroy the landscape. It doesn't
Oh, how
actually leave
nice.
holes. It just mines out of the nothing. It's a weird concept, but I like it because it's non-destructive.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to continue working with ours. I really want to make a cool spell, so I'm going to continue working with ours. See if I can get a nice, cool spell done and
Mhm.
dusted, and maybe a little bit around the base that I've been neglecting.
Sounds like a very good idea. I am looking forward to seeing that.
Yay! All right, well, that's actually some big plans. So
Yes.
let's go make our armor more shiny, and I will see you when you've got your excavator.
Oh yeah.
Bye, Grok.
So immersive engineering. I like this mod. I like the models that it makes, the different machines. That it's fun. It's really a fun mod. And I set myself a little travel angle here for immersive engineering. If we take a quick gander, I'm up here on this little shelf of our plateau. I think I want to set up a building up here, but because I don't plan on building everything in immersive engineering, I think I will just make a one chunk towerish sort of building here. I have to chop down a bunch of these. Let's take a quick gander. This chunk here looks like it's all on the mountainside. So yeah, probably right here, chop down all these trees. I initially thought about over here, so it'd be a little bit more visible, but none of these chunks are fully present. I could build something here and just kind of have it hanging over the edge with some supports. I think I'll stick it a little bit further back there. Yeah, I need to build me a building, a high-tech building, or at least an engineering building. Progress time. So I really want this to kind of stand out from a distance. So I went with some dark colors using the blackstone. I think we get that from the Nether. Drawing a blank. Using steel blocks for mechanism because I've got a lot of that, and that's going to be the frame. And then I'm using these shingles, which comes with the mine colonies, the structurized that comes with that. And what I originally started with light gray, and then these slate ones were a little bit darker. And I realized the light gray was almost exactly the same color as the steel, so it blended in too much. So I swapped those out for just regular gray, which is good. I've got a little mixture of the slate and the gray in here, and this side has none. Same with this side. So I need to make some more slates and just mix them around, and that's going to be the main floor. There'll be another floor up here. I don't know if that'll actually do anything, and I'll put something way up here. And so I'm going to make lots of these shingles because each of the floors are going to have the shingles on them, and it kind of looks good. The we got this massive pillar here that's kind of holding up the corner, just because we want to make sure that it's stable. And then I got some little braces of steel to hold it in place, just to give us a nice sturdy foundation, and light gray concrete, similar to what we got there in the saucer. So that's what I've got. Uh, I didn't really have any numbers of heights. I just kind of went with it. I think this is like 7 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tall, and in there. And then I just did more here, pulling in, and then pulled in twice, and then did way more, so that I've got a little bit of height distance. And the fun thing is the force perspective. If we land on this spot right here, those two look almost exactly the same height. I didn't quite guess it right if I wanted the force perspective to kind of cut it off here, but I'm okay with it looking even taller. So that's what we're doing. Fun. All right. It's very regular. I need some stuff to kind of break up the lines, which is why I pulled this out and pushed that in so there's some depth. I'm thinking treated wood and glass for the walls, but still just going to get the roof and whatnot's in place first. That's looking much better from a distance. Let's get a little closer. Oh, not that close. Let's get a little closer and see what it's looking like and what I'm using at this point. I went, whoop, whoop. Instead of doing the treated wood, because that takes a lot of creosote. Instead, I went with dark oak, and then this mystery wood, trapdoors and buttons and stuff. They're just fun. It adds a little gold into this. So when I've got the lanterns, that also brings in some gold. I may actually chisel and bits in some gold lines into here just to add some coolness. And yay, grew some more. We're running low on mystery wood, so it's time to get more. And seriously, you didn't give me a single sapling? Well, poo. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm really, really liking the trapdoors. They look like really fancy windows to me. And again, gold. So that looks really good. Not quite sure what to do with these lower, larger pieces. And I'm thinking just the one set of doors here. Although, I wonder, do we have mystery wood doors? Mystery wood doors, Ooh. I'll see what they look like. But kind of like the dark oak, because it's got the little gold trim, and that's what I'm going for. So in here, there's going to be some floors that I don't know yet what to do. But I will have some of the machinery over here. I want to get some of the power generation stuff going, because that's really good stuff with immersive engineering. All right. I think also I can move my wireless into the building now that it's in place. And the outside of the building is done. I did do some chisel and bits little gold streaks on there to put a nice little accent on it. And it's hard to see, but I have a couple of the mystery trees planted around it, and planted a bunch of the Skyrus trees back in place. So that is working. Now, before we go over there, I want to do a few things over here first, mainly because this is where the machines are. And I want to, actually, I don't have to do too much over here. I went ahead and figured out that I'm going to be building a bunch of things. I want some HV capacitors, which not too expensive to make. And I want to make some connectors, LV connectors, some insulated LV wire. I want to set up some windmills at the top of the building. I think 4 of them would work out well, which means I'm going to need a kinetic dynamo for each one of those. Pretty cheap, except for this part, which is, the wire bits. I also want to set up some thermoelectric generators, and I want to do a water wheel, which I don't have the bits here either. But I definitely want to set that up. So what I have here is a bunch of stuff that I need for doing capacitors. Let's go into here. Oh, I lost all my stuff. I need a hammer. Let's turn off the caps lock. And I took this hammer and I made it indestructible. I also did some pliers. There it is. The engineer's wire cutters. I did those, and what you can do is you can take a sheet. Well, here, let's get out of there. I'll make more. I just take regular copper and hit it with the hammer, no damage, and I can make a bunch of these sheets, and then with the pliers, wire cutters, I can sit there and make wires. There we go. And now with this, I can set up some of these thermoelectric generators. Now I'm going to go ahead and make, here's where I do need this. Go into here, click that. Nope, 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 not yet. Let's go ahead and do these. And I need, let's dump these into the system. I need to sit there and make 12 batches of these. There we go. I am obviously off by 1. All right. Let's grab one more. Oh, because there's a copper plate right there that I had in my inventory and it disappeared. All right, let's put that back in there. Flawlessly executed without any problems whatsoever. So if we take 12 of those and surround them by these wires, we get these copper coil blocks. And this should give me 12, which is just for the thermoelectric generators, because I'm going to make 12 of them. Let's go ahead and dump those out of the system. Now I have 12 thermoelectric generators. Right now I'm going to set up power. If I haven't made that obviously clear, I'm going to set up a water wheel, 4 windmills, and 12 of these thermoelectric generators. These guys generate power. Oh, let's toss these out of the, don't need them right now. They generate power by hot and cold things opposite each other. So for hot, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these uranium blocks, and I'm going to need 12 of those. And for coal, well, these uranium blocks, the uranium blocks from Mechanism also work, but I like the looks of these. And blocks of uranite do nothing. So don't even attempt those. You can use lava, but you won't get as much power. So go with the uranium blocks if you have them. Anyway, the next thing I want is ice. And I have some ice and some dry ice. Dry ice does nothing, and this ice is not enough. I'm going to have to make more because you want to turn them into packed ice, 9x9, and then you want to set up a 9x9 here to make blue ice. And blue ice in this pack will give you the best cold, which is strange because because that doesn't make sense. What are you? Oh, dragon and ice. Okay, dragon and ice. It doesn't make sense that blue ice is the best because you want the hottest and the coldest, and dry ice is CO2. It's really cold. So blue ice obviously is colder still. All right, I don't have that. I can put water around my blue daisy and that will turn it into blue ice. Ooh, I can do that with packed ice. Well, I can do that. Anyway, I need to sit there and harvest some ice for that. And there's an ice field just south of me. I can do that really easily. So that's not a problem. I do want some. This is hiding my LV connectors right there. Let's go ahead and do I have terracotta? I do. How much? Oh, I've got plenty. I'm going to need, let's start with 24 of these. Let's go with 32. I'm going to need some of these and one batch of these connectors or relays. I'm also going to need to make a whole bunch of wire, which means cutting up the same copper plates that we saw before, but I want to insulate them. And the easiest way to do is to make some tough fabric, which is super simple to do. Let's make 5. Now I can make insulated wire. I do want to do some windmills. And so for that, I'm going to need these. Oh, I don't have any of these treated sticks. Let's make some of those. That's probably sufficient. Windmill, I need 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if I remember rightly, it goes around and it was iron on the inside. So let's put an iron. And I will do that 3 more times. And then these, if you make a there we can use the uses of this. I can make the windmill sail from 6 of these. So lots and lots of industrial hemp. Use this windmill sail, and you can apply those to each of the 8 blades, and the windmill will go faster and produce more power for you. So definitely worth cultivating a field for that, and I think I will do that right now. Well, later. Kinetic dynamo, those are for translating rotation into power, which is what we need for the windmill and for the water wheels. I did make some structural cable connectors, which are purely ornamental, so I don't know why they need steel. Don't know. I did make some hemp cables. They don't transmit power at all. They're just for decoration. And we'll get into the other stuff later. Let's make some of these. All right, click on this first. And if I've got the equipment, I jump right into making the HV ones. And I'm going to need at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make 5 of these. All right. And playing with this in creative, I didn't see any information about how full these capacitors were, which bugs me. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of the windmills, gather the ice, make a few more bits. The water wheels. Water wheel. There we go. We need these segments, which is pretty simple. And then you combine 4 of them with steel, and you want 3 of these water wheels put together. So I'll go ahead and make those. So a lot of the stuff is done. Let's take this last set here for the windmills. And I got the kinetic dynamo. Gonna stick it right there. And you want to attach the windmill to that round one. Boink. And then I'm going to attach 8 of the sails. Now they are all upgraded with sails. So that's the max power these are going to generate. And they just look cool. Look really cool on any tower. Over here is the water wheel. And I decided to go with, again, using, you can turn into water now. There we go. I went with more of the trapdoors to kind of have it hold up in the air. And the way I've got source blocks here and here. There's a source block in that row and a source block in that row and a source block there and there. And that gives the max power. Typically it's like 88 RF, with these triple wheels going. So it's not a huge amount, but okay. That transfers through there. Let's jump down and hook up the last windmill. I do like these doors. I do. All right, let's go up, 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 up. And come on, jump. There we go. So I need one of you and you. So let's put an LV connector there and then pipe him to this. And now all 4 of these are connected to this central LV connector relay. And yeah, these are those structural cable connectors. It shouldn't be steel. It should be way cheaper than that. But that way it's holding this up here. It's purely aesthetics. This one comes down, and all 4 of these, they're generating about, let me look at my notes. I wrote over my notes. The windmills are doing about 34. Yeah, if I'm reading the thing right, they're doing about 34 RF each, which is not a huge amount, but it's running 24/7. And these will hold 256. So that's okay. Down here is where I've got my thermal generation from the heat of the uranium blocks. Don't stand too close. And blue ice, which is the coldest, and that's going to generate 41 RF from each one of these. And I happen to have 1, 2. Oh, nope. That's do that again. I want. I said no. Let's do that again. All right. So you connect up to the relay, and you connect to the relay, and you connect to the relay, and you connect to the relay. And I'm out of one wire. Yeah, we'll have to make another wire to connect to there. And because these guys are, I could do, I think, like 6 of these and run it through one wire, and then I start losing power because it won't transfer enough. So I said, okay, each 4 will do its thing. So I need one more wire. This is the connection from above from the windmill, and this is the water wheel coming in. Together, that's less than 256 going down there. And here's one of those feral flare lights. I like them for just lighting up everything. And again, more things to hold it up in place just because that makes more sense. All right, so I will make one more, but that means chopping up copper. And all of these 5 inputs are coming into this top ultimate energy cube, which for storage purposes, I made 5 of these. 6. Because these guys are holding the power down here, and they're all full. And this one, you can see it's got 13 million, and it's going up. Slowly, but it's going up. And this is free power in that I'm not supplying it any fuel. It's just generating, which is fine. Now, these ones charged up really fast because I grabbed my unobtainium solar panels from my system. They were full with 128 million RF in there. Stuck them on these several times and charged them up. So we're good to go there. Now I've got a lovely engineering crafting table, which keeps its contents lovely. And this here is the engineer's workbench where you can take, let's grab this one. You can take blueprints and you can put them in here. And now that tells you a bunch of different recipes. So if I wanted to make like a high explosive cartridge, I could click on that. I have to put items here. I was hoping it would give me the items here, but no. You put the right items and it'll give you the options you can make, in which case you can click on them and it'll craft. Handy to have. I don't have much by way of blueprints. What's this one? Oh, let's put that in there too. So this is the, some standard, ammunition for turrets. And I need to find or make some more of these blueprints so I can make some other stuff. And that shows I've got a blueprint in the system. It's a cool model. I really like that. Now, what I want to do, let's go back to base. What time is it? That's what time it is. And let's go back to base and click, because I made a whole mess of recipes down here. So here's my immersive engineering recipes, so I can make everything I need for the excavator. But first, let's go ahead and make the core sample drill. I have none of that, but I can go ahead and make the steel fence. Here, can I do mech? There we go. You're not showing me any recipes. Why are you not showing any recipes? Why are you not showing any recipes? You should be showing all sorts of recipes because, oh, duh. It's immersive engineering, not mechanism. That's why. Okay, I need 3 steel fences for the core. So we'll go ahead and let that start doing it. I also need scaffolding, 4 scaffolding. So let's go ahead and tell it to make that. Look out of there. Scaffolding. There we go. Make 4 of those. Nice. And then it was the light. I need 2 of these. And I've got the stuff in place. Cool. I will have to craft some of those other bits by hand because I don't have any automatic hammering or smashing of stuff. So there, we've got the core sample drill. And I'm going to snag a solar panel. Blink. Come with me. We're going to fly up here. Oh, I like how it looks from the distance with the windmills. Oh, yes, that's very nice. All right. Run up the path. Yes, it is the house of immersive engineering. And yeah, I'm horribly mangling the bottom spelling That's okay. Let's put that down. Let's put a solar panel because that gives it lots of power. You right click and the sample will get generated for us. If we wait for it to stop. All right, so you right click this now and it'll give me a sample. Ooh, landite, whatever. They're expecting that there is about 35,000 ores in this section, and looking at it, pentolite, that should be in the engineer's manual. Let's go back and see if I can easily spot that. Core, let's go back to, can I just type ore? I can. Yes. All right, so posit, there's that, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, sneak, right click core sample to place it in the world. Ah, that's what we will do. We'll put that right, doink. There we go. So this chunk has that. And I like to examine the chunks and then place these down. Or if I've got a large area, I'll put them down in individual blocks that represent the chunks. So I keep track of what needs to be done. Anyway, that's the pentlandite. Back to here. There's it. Oh, archaic dig site. So if we do that in the nether, we can get gravel and ancient debris. Spiffy. That one, barrel. Where is this? In the overworld. Okay. You can get prismarine this way. Bituminous coal. Cassiterite. Let's go to the one we're looking for. Pentolite. Aha! Iron and nickel. So iron, nickel, and sulfur. Other iron ore. Found in the overworld. Okay. So we will get other iron ore out of that. Silt, uranite. I skipped through a bunch of them really fast. Oh, here's how you can get your various ites and obsidian. Nice. Lead, sulfur, silver, platinum, nickel, redstone, sulfur, iron, copper, sulfur, tin. So there's a bunch of these different options, as well as some liquid options. I remember doing in other packs. I haven't seen any cores that have it in here. Anyway, so running the excavator here will generate iron. Let's take a quick look at other iron ore, because this is typically found in the other dimension. And how can I use it? Looks like it's used just the exact same way as you normally would. So it's just iron ore. Cool. I will go ahead and this tells me I can multiply it in my stuff. All right. I will break you because I don't need you. Don't need you anymore. Put you away. I need to make the excavator. Now the excavator, let's go back here, go back, heavy machines, excavator. So on this page, you can see how it's building the central, stop. It's got a central wheel. Oh, I can rotate. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, so there's the central wheel part. You can see it being built on the inside, and there's the out piece that needs solid steel blocks. Those are the buckets that it digs with. And so this thing here, deep, deep, deep. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's all created, both the wheel and the excavator machinery frame. And I've got the numbers here of what I need to build. And the good news is I can just make these things because I made recipes for these. So again, it's not mechanism, it's immersive. I need 6 of these steel scaffoldings. So if I tell it 6, now it tells me I need 8 of these steel plates. Those I can make, or I can take my hammer and my cutter and drop them in the system and tell it it can make these. Sometimes these are a problem because they're not being used up in the recipe. So I'm just going to make these by myself. And steel. So let's go ahead and grab this. And I will need 8 of these, it said. Come back to here. I needed 6 of these. It's going to make 8 because they make them in 4s. So start. And that's done. And that's what I'm going to do with each of these parts here. I'm going to run the recipe, and some of these things I may need to like the sheets I may have to make myself, but this is so much easier than making each one of these parts separately. And then I think I will assemble it in here. It should have enough room to avoid those, and maybe over here to the side because it's like 3 wide. So it needs to be a little higher because the bucket will actually tear up the floor, and I don't want to do that. If I have built this correctly, it is done. The one thing I'm not sure, not 100% sure, because previous packs I've played, there's been a projector that you could project in the world, a schematic of this, and I don't think that exists right now. So the way to form this is, I think, either right-click or hit it with the hammer. Let's try it. Right-click, no. There we go. Right-click with the hammer. We'll do it. And now this is a fully formed, and items will come out this side. So let's set up a dock here so we can get all those bits. Power goes in here. I like to put a lever there to turn it on and say, stop, do not do this stuff. But I just love the look of these buckets. That just looks great. Although having it hang in midair, that just looks strange. There can be no way that anything in Minecraft just hangs in midair. That's just crazy talk. So let's put down some posts here to hold it just fine. There we go. Like that. There, now I don't have that suspension of disbelief of going, but how is it floating in mid? All right. See, I've got cables holding this in place, so that's just perfectly fine. Power-wise, I'm going to take this cube, and let's configure the sides. It's got out, but let's say the back is out. So let's go pop, and then I'm going to crouch-click that on there, and this should now work. Let's turn that off. This is the part where you go on. Unless it wants the power right there. Oh, you look different. Will you accept power? It will. All right. So I'm going to take you. I'm going to drop you up on the top. Doink. There we go. Yeah, I missed it because I was off to the side. And did you break? It's breaking my pillars here. Well, okay. You're just going to sit there. Got an ore. Fine. You don't get... Oh, I need to put this back in place. Doink. Put the dank in place. Doink. And let's put a sulfur in there. And we'll just let that proceed. There's an iron. Oh, nope, I lied. That was a nickel. Looks shiny like an... Oh, there. It's the other iron. So that's coming up with that kind of netherite looking bit. Perfect. All right, so I can reconfigure back to inputting on all sides and just outputting. And yeah, that's a lot of power. But that's okay. I've got a lot of power here to fund this thing and let it run. Play! Woohoo! I got extra bits. So this is the excavator, and it definitely wants to float in midair. So fine, it's gonna float, and it's just pretty. It's just very pretty. I see you added some refined storage stuff around here.
Oh, yes. Got to get the automation in.
Mm-hmm. And what's the goal?
The goal is the infinity drive, of course.
Yes, which is why I have so many of these silicon things running, because we need so much silicon.
Indeed. We also have some bad news about magical soil. If you notice, it's red, not blue.
Yes, I did notice that. We upgraded from the server from build 1.2.1 of the mod pack to 1.3.3, and yeah, your pots. I blame your pots. So yes, you were saying that you had the top tier magical soil all the way around to all 8 of those pots, all that Gaia stuff, all that insanium blocks, all of those popped out
and
and
disappeared,
disappeared. Dang it.
which is
Eh,
sad.
yeah, I had to remake the blaze and the spider seeds too because I didn't make backups of those because I'm dumb. So
That's
I had
okay.
to make more of those. So but anyway, so that's running, which is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
And also I've worked out the magic numbers for our infinity drive. So if you have a quick gander in the detector, it's a nice long number. No idea what that is, but it's bigger than most things.
It's
That
almost
came
a
out wrong.
million. Yeah, it's almost a million.
1 million? We're gonna be
Yes.
rich
Yes. Yes.
in silicon.
Yes. And then we will use all of it. So,
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
yep.
great.
Yep.
But with the upgrade to the server, there's a new mod called, what's it called? Dynamic
Ah,
View,
I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's dynamic something. And
which
yeah,
yeah, um, gonna need to look into getting a fix for it because it's very foggy on mine, or
yeah,
if I don't have the fog, it's very jarring with
yes,
stuff popping in and out.
yeah. It depends on what's happening as far as people on the server, TPS. It will shorten the render distance more and more. And earlier, just a few minutes ago, I was standing right here, and it was chopping off half of the meteor and
Mm,
the stuff over there. So it was really truncated. But it's getting a little bit better. It's going a little further. We only have 6 people on the server instead of like 12 a little while ago. So I like that the TPS is 20 almost always
mm,
now, even with 10 people.
mm-hmm.
It got down to 17 with the 12, but still that's much better than the 6 I had seen earlier. So
Miles better.
much better.
So yeah, but from
Heat.
a I think like most people, if you're indoors and stuff, and your base is relatively contained, you won't even notice it unless you go
Yeah.
exploring.
Yeah.
But because we've been a little bit spread out, it's
Hmm.
stuff is missing. Like I can't see your Nether Island and your new build that you're going to show me shortly, which is a little bit
Yep.
sad. So hopefully
Yep.
we'll find a fix for it
I agree.
soon.
And it seems it may be on your side some too, because from right here, I can see my building and you can't.
Um, oh, well, I can sort of. I can see the outline, but
Oh,
because I've turned my render distance down, it's only like
oh,
an outline, which
okay.
is kind of cool.
Yep. Well, one of the things that we did do is we put the teleportation enchant on our swords. Because I
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
tried doing that earlier and it wouldn't work. So now I can just right click these
Ugh.
the right click on these anchors and go there. You can also just crouch right click and there's
Okay.
a timeout.
Oh yeah. Okay, but you
Uh,
can move a bit.
yeah, it's only like 5 blocks or so. It's 10 blocks. It's
Eh.
not a huge amount, but anyway, yeah. Let's go to the travel anchor up here. So
Oh,
I
Grok,
did
it's so
set up.
pretty.
I did set up a little path here. It was too uniform, so I had to use different woods, and I went nuts with the mystical mystery wood. So this is the water wheel as
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
efficient as I can make it, and with trapdoors to hold in the water because I don't like to have the water spilling around.
It's so
And
pretty.
so I like the mystery wood. I think it works really well. Uh,
I really like the buttons. They're so pretty.
I, I love the way that it shimmers. I think that's fantastic. I wish the trapdoors did more of that, but I already had enough frame issues going on here when I had lots and lots of chisel and bits, and then I removed most of it and it went away. And it's the first time I've had that in like forever. So I
Oh
said,
my God,
fine. Hmm.
the roof. That is so cool. It's a mod called Structurize.
Yes, it comes with the mine colonies mod, and I love
Ah.
these shingles. And I love that they've got all 16 colors plus mossy and just regular cobble,
Uh-huh,
and
uh-huh.
you get all sorts of good patterns and looks with that. So I like that a lot. Did you go
And
inside?
I did, yes.
Yep.
I'm looking, I'm giving everyone a good old nose around. Not really telling them what it is, because of course they need to go watch your video for that. but
When you went up to the center?
I
Oh,
did.
yes, you did.
Yes, you
Okay.
found me.
Yeah, so up in here's where the windmills are, and they're pulling the power in through these cables and down. And I find the easiest way to transport power through a floor is to just make a capacitor and connect it to the top and then the bottom.
Oh, that makes
That's what I
sense.
do. And then down here, I'm using the thermoelectric generators where they are taking heat and cold sources on opposite ends to make power. And it just
Mm-hmm.
occurred to me I still need another cable to get it fully running.
Oops.
That's okay. I've got one right here. No,
Hooray!
I didn't want the LV connector. I wanted the the cable.
I like the
The
fact that you have
I don't.
wireless working up here. I didn't
Yes.
think until I tried to use it.
Yep. Oh.
I'm not doing stuff. I'm not doing stuff that I need.
Yeah, I put this. What is this? The factory dropper. I put that in
It's
there,
great.
and then I put the interval signal timer on top of it, so every
Mm-hmm.
second it spits out stuff. And
Nice.
because it's right in this block, and then we've got the dropper here, magnets don't pick up anything here.
Oh, lovely.
I had a one of those conveyor belt extractors and a chest over
Mm-hmm.
here, and the magnet was just sucking it right out as it came out, and I said, "Forget that." So
This looks great. I love it.
I do
Um,
like immersive engineering. Oh, and then you went out too quick before you
alright.
saw the this big bad beast.
What big bad beast?
This
I went to just admire your building.
Oh
Hello,
yeah,
let me in.
no,
This big bad
this big
beast.
bad beast. This is the excavator, and
Oh,
it pulled out about 38,000 blocks of
oh,
stuff. And if you look at the back end here in the dank, that's what's left after I cleaned it out the last time. We've got nickel and iron, and then a lot of other random stuff.
wow.
Oh,
And so it
sneeze.
stopped running. Bless you.
Yes, because
When it
it
runs,
cleaned
does
it
the
out.
wheel spin? Oh, that is so cool.
And we can't really see it, but it would be pulling up blocks, and
Right.
then they fall over into this hopper here to the side where they get picked
Uh-huh.
up. Now, right now, because there's no ores, it will occasionally pull up clay. Up here we go. This looks like clay or
Oh,
something.
gravel maybe?
Gravel. And so it just randomly picked that up and tossed it in the side, which is
What lovely
very cool.
animation.
It is a great animation. It is probably my favorite of the multi-blocks that immersive engineering does. That are the
That is
turrets,
awesome.
because
Ooh,
shooting bad guys is loads of fun.
I need to see the turrets in action at some point
Yes.
then. Wow. Okay, let's get closer. Hello, I can see stuff again.
So I have been zipping around really fast once I got the enchant on the sword. So I was glad to get that going. Now,
Are you hungry by any chance?
I could eat. I've got the noshi's.
You got the gnashes. Okay.
Yes.
But you got a choice. You could experience the phenomenon of eating the rat cooked meal,
Mm-hmm.
or you could use the thing that I've gifted you here.
Well, I
So
think
make a
I
choice.
will. I think I will grab this one that your magnet picked up first.
Did it?
I think
Oh.
so.
Wow, it does that.
Now, do you hear these guys over here?
I do. Yes.
I put the muffler on, and I'm still hearing some of their drink sounds because they can't fully drink their invisibility potion.
Oh,
So let's move down to your rats because that's just annoying.
it is a little bit. Yeah. I was just blocking it out. I was concentrating on you.
Yeah, well, yeah, as you should.
So yeah, the you just need to fill your meat feeder up when you've used some
Uh-huh.
on the tank. We've gone too far down now, but
Yes.
it's in the top saucer down there. It's a
Uh-huh.
great big vat of liquid meat.
My
Yum.
favorite type of meat. Now, do I just right-click this, or is this one of those things that goes into a bauble slot?
Just leave it in your inventory. I
Oh,
couldn't find it in
cool.
a bauble slot, and it will just you probably notice that you've already used some. from it?
Not yet, but if I do a bunch of jumping and I ate pretty recently, I just have a tiny little bit of a saturation out. But I will keep that there because not having to worry about actually chewing is a good thing.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
that,
Just drink that smoothie.
yeah, that's too much work. Well, I won't
So
even have to drink. I'll just stick it in the vein and that'll be good.
I'm breeding hundreds of rats.
Hundreds?
Yes, I hope you like rats.
Oh, yeah, they're tasty in a light wine sauce. They're really good.
Hopefully not hundreds, but I am breeding a few rats so we can get some use out of them. And obviously, as you can see, I did decorate the rat room.
I noticed that. Yes, it looks really, really nice. Oh, you stole the Flying Dutch Rat's bell.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's got a nice glow to it.
It's very pretty. And
Oh,
oh, you're so lucky. I literally panicked. I so panicked when you did that. I was like, I haven't tested if it will spawn it in the overworld.
I think that would be very funny.
Oh dear. Right,
So,
Grok, you
but
can't be trusted.
I love the candles all over and these
Mhm.
blocks of various bits and cheese and whatnot. So very nice decor. And what are these? Oh, these are the steel beams. Nice.
Yeah, I really I liked all the different options of decor
Mm-hmm.
that the engineers decor mod has. I mean, like these floor things are so cute.
Oh
So it's
yeah.
definitely a mod that you might want to use with your immersive engineering. I
You
think it would
know,
definitely fit.
it would definitely fit in there. I hadn't even thought about the stuff. I hadn't seen the mod in the list, so I went with the structure I did. But yeah, this would definitely give a good industrial feel to something like that
Well,
building. Yeah.
to be fair, there's like hundreds of mods, so I really don't blame you. Why have I gone down? I wouldn't blame you for missing it. There we go. I'm going the
Yeah.
right way now. There
Hey,
I
coming
am. Hey.
one
I
higher?
also
Huh?
yeah, I went one higher probably. I'm
Okay.
at
Oh,
my
so over here.
R's
Yeah.
thing. So I did a
Mhm.
little bit of R's stuff. And not massive amounts because of the issues that we're having with R's. The glyph
Mhm.
press has changed. What? It
Oh,
looks different in the update.
well, there you go. New texture.
Maybe there's new stuff in it. I'll have to have a look. But
Well,
obviously not right now.
the whelp got yanked and packaged away because it was causing just a huge amount of console spam, and
Mm-hmm.
poor Torgal was going because it was just every tick it was logging that it had nothing to do.
Mm,
That's good. But who cares? Here's you were saying that if those plants grow, it would generate mana for you.
yes.
Well, there are both growth and harvesting shrines from Elemental Craft.
Ooh,
Hmm.
and
So
blood magic.
yes, blood magic is now part of the pack as well as the astral sorcery. So I know you're interested in the blood magic. Hmm.
And you're interested in natural sorcery?
Yes, I am.
Yay!
So I think what we know what we may be doing for the next episode.
Which is always good to have a plan.
A plan is always good. Yes. Anyway, yeah, I think I would like to see more of what the Ars Nouveau can do, but I
Mm,
think let's work on figuring out where to plant the mana generating crops, and I'll hook
hmm
in some elemental craft stuff. Just make some shrines, and we'll get some growth going on there.
That sounds great, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yep.
Especially the harvesting as well. Like
Yep.
we'll have to test it. So
Yes.
there is a bit where if you speed up the growth of a plant, it doesn't generate mana. So
Oh.
it'll be interesting to test whether or not the shrine to increase growth affects that or not. But
Yep.
hey, there we go.
Well, maybe we could go down beneath or inside your island, and there
hmm
may be some room there. Here,
No,
let's
there is. There is. I
Let's just
have
take a quick
seen
look.
your
Oh,
claim
oh,
in
you
there.
did? You did?
Yes, I did. Look, I put this here.
I have a flag here, so that makes this my island.
Does it? Does it really?
That's how it works. I have it on good authority. That's how it works.
Okay, fair enough. That's fantastic. But yeah,
Too
if
much
there's
fun.
room in there for your shrines, that will work perfectly as
Well,
well.
the growth needs to be below and the harvest needs to be above.
Oh,
So if we have a little area of wherever you want the crops to go, we could put the growth underneath and then the harvest above, and that hopefully should work very nicely for you. We'll find out.
cool.
Yep.
Yay.
Yep.
Well, I think that kind of does it for today's episode. So,
Yep.
Grok, can I say goodbye?
You can.
Bye, Grok.
Bye, Mango. Okay, let's do the wave.
I've forgotten what button I put that to. Hang on, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. There we go.
That works. I really do like immersive engineering. I like the very passive power generation that it has. And those 4 windmills, the water wheel, and that set of thermoelectric generators, minus the one set of 4 that I haven't hooked up, they have charged up my single cube that's sitting there. That's 102 million RF that it's charged up just over the last 24 hours as I've been messing around here. So it can generate phenomenal amounts of power if you're not consuming it too much. And that's less than 1K RF. So not bad, not bad, not bad. And there's no fuel or anything like that that you need to do. So I do enjoy that. And I do want to move that excavator about to get some more ores. There were a few things that I was thinking if I could get quartz, because quartz I can turn into silicon. And silicon and glass are the 2 things that are slowing us down as far as making our infinity drive. And we want that infinity disk drive, because then we can take all our junk, shove it into the one drive, be done with it. Anyway, I do want to sit there and jump into Astral Sorcery with the next pack. I do like the look of that. It's a fun mod. It's a very pretty mod. But no, that's later. Right now, I'm going to do a little bit more work with the industrial engineering, maybe a little elemental craft with Mango, get her Ars Nouveau to grow some crops. I think that would be fun. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here on the FTOG, all the mods 6 server, not 4, and having a blast, and you can too. And be sure to check out Mango's channel and all her videos, and like, subscribe, and tell her howdy. And thanks for watching.